I'm Lakyn. I'm from Bolivar, Missouri, and I make magic at Magic Kingdom Vacation Planning. I think getting to know God personally has been the biggest takeaway for me. So when COVID first hit, had a lot of free time on my hands. I decided that reading the entire Bible as a whole was something I'd never done before. So that's something I wanted to do. I did accomplish that towards the end of last summer, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that again. And this time, I want to read the King James version of the Bible. Then I got here, and being so out of my comfort zone, it became really hard to read the Bible. It just was the first time it was difficult for me to make the time to do it or to find the motivation to do it. And that kind of led me to, I know a lot about God, I know a lot about Jesus, but do I know them personally? So being out of my comfort zone has really pushed me to get to know God's character and get to know who Jesus is. And they want to get to know me. They're not just the words on the paper, but they are living and they are here for me. Since I'm from Missouri, I feel like a lot of people there grew up going to church or are currently going to church. It is in the Bible Belt, but being here, surprisingly, there are a lot of people with a lot of questions about God, even if they have heard just about who God is and the story and character of Jesus. So I had one friend specifically, we went to dinner and we just faith got brought up and we were talking about it, just sharing our experiences, and it ended with him saying wow, you're not like the other people I've talked to about this. It's what you're saying doesn't come from a place of condemnation and you're wrong and this is the right. It's you were really hearing out my questions and what I had to say and just explaining it from a place of love. And that's who I want to be, and that's how I want to share my faith. I'm very much a pull myself up from the bootstraps kind of person. I can be a little self-reliant. I'm very much I have plan A and then I have plan B, plan C, even all the way to plan D, probably even all the way to plan Z, honestly. Sometimes that can just be my self-reliance and a lack of faith in what God's trying to do through me. It's me trying to make my own plans and well, what if this doesn't happen? Or what if this doesn't happen the way I want it to happen? I want to place more of my faith in God instead of worrying what others are going to think or what happens if it isn't exactly the way I want it, because either way it's going to be exactly the way God wants it.